Folks, is Wednesday's game the last time we will see Steve Kerr as the head coach of the Golden State Warriors? Friendly reminder, he has his contract lined up with Draymond, Jimmy, Steph until the 26-27 season. Do I have it right here? Yep, you see right there, Jimmy, Butler, Green, all bird rights 27-28, all final year of the deal 26-27. Now, he's under a lot of fire from pundits today on ESPN for how he's handled the Jonathan Kuminga situation, around 20-plus points per game since he came back in the lineup. Did not play end of the season, beginning of the Houston Rockets series. How he handled the lineup, especially potentially that third quarter with four bigs. Wolves went on a 17-0 run. Is he contributing, kind of like JJ Redick, people said, to the downfall of the Lakers against the Wolves? Now, Steve Kerr's downfall. We got soundbite from him post-game on what his thoughts are. I have a crazy Brandin Podziemski stat for you that shows his shooting performance, which has been bad, is historically bad at one of the worst ever, if not the worst. Hear from Draymond and Kuminga as well on this episode of Warriors Digest the morning after the loss, down 3-1 to the Wolves, going back to Minnesota for Game 5. Randy Silver, Arthur, we have all the news for you. Please subscribe. We got postseason news. We have free agency news. We got trade news. We got off-season news coming up, draft news, you name it. We're here for you 24/7, just not during the season. So let's go to the main man, Steve Kerr himself. Why does he think we lost this game? It's pretty obvious. Then we have to get to the BP thing because you not want to miss it.
Ant got going, and we decided to go to a bigger lineup with J.K. and Trayce, Draymond, Jimmy, just to try to slow them down and slow Ant down. And obviously didn't work. They kept scoring, and we couldn't score. So we just lost our ability to connect the game there in that third quarter, and they got loose, and that was the difference in the game.
And folks, if you didn't watch my post-game recap, you can see it. But again, look at the third quarter. I'm trying to zoom in for you. 17 points to giving up 39. We have to hang our hat on defense. Giving up 39 in the quarter is not going to win you the game. And again, look at halftime. We were right there with them. Up 4. The end of the third quarter, down 20. Up 4, down 20. A 24... 2, excuse me. That is a 22-point swing in one quarter. That's a record for the Wolves in the playoffs. That's terrible for us. And one of the reasons why you look at that is we go to play-by-play. Let's look at the third quarters, folks. Just look at the Warriors right here. Could not make a shot. Missed. Look at that. Everything was missed from behind the arc. Sorry, this is Wolves. Warriors could not make a shot. Wolves made 1, 2, 3, 4. I broke it down in the video. A bunch of threes, got a bunch of turnovers, and was going quick. Now, we tried to slow him down, but you look at a player like Brandin Podziemski, who needs to play big at point guard with Steph Curry out. 0-4 from 3, 3-14 shooting. And folks, I'm about to show you something that's about to blow your mind. This is terrible. Podziemski is shooting 9 from 40 from the field in 4 games this series. Per Josh DeBow AP, that's the worst of any player in a series with 35-plus shots since Pero Antics shot 16.7% for Atlanta in 2014. So let's look at the chart. Podziemski is tied with Trevor Ariza. 9 of 40, 22.5. Worst field goal percentage in 4-game playoff span, single series, second round or later, last 50 years. 10 field goal attempts per game. Ouch. That means he's basically making 2 to 3 a game. You see another Warrior, Harrison Barnes, and that cost us, honestly. But if you look right here, Ariza, same. Barnes, same, basically, 23%. You see other names in there, Nick Van Exel, great shooter. Eric Bledsoe was. Klay Thompson. Yeah, that one hurt. That one hurt. That's the Kings series. No, 2023. No, it wasn't Kings series. I forget what that was. But you can see, folks, that it's not a list you want to be on at all. Dylan Brooks is on here. And that is costing the Warriors, especially when you don't have Steph Curry playing. The other thing costing the Warriors as well, Jimmy Butler was supposed to come in and be Robin. He needed to be Batman. He only took 9 shots. Give the Timberwolves defense credit, but he was not aggressive, and he's getting lit up on social media, TV shows for not doing it. Is he healthy, whatnot? But it's a big loss when you don't have Steph who can open the floor and get those 20, 30 points a game. Jimmy's not getting his 30 aggressive, and BP's not making. Moody has fallen out of the lineup. He can't make a shot for his life. He finally got points in the series. Quinten Post was making shots for us in the second half of the season. He's fallen out of the lineup because he looks like he's lost as a rookie in the playoffs. Fair enough. Buddy has games, but he's not doing it here. So where's the shooting coming from? Kuminga, 23 points. But he's a slasher. 0-2 from 3. He's not going to get you potentially 40 or 50 like that. So that's a tough thing for the Warriors to deal with. But Kuminga, give him credit, has the right mindset. Even with what he's gone through the late part of the season, the playoffs, he still has a positive attitude.
In there now?
The mindset and mood's still very high. We're keeping our hopes, we're keeping our energy, our vibe still great. Because we all just got to go get that one. But I think everybody's mindset is it's good. Nobody's down.
In there now?
I like that he said that, but you could see in the third quarter, the mood was down, the mindset was down, people were hanging their heads. Draymond, not going to play it. You can read it. This is what really matters. They got it going, aka that third quarter, and we were never able to put out the fire. Got to give them credit. It felt like they were due for a great shooting night. It sucks that was tonight. Well, partly our defense and not scoring. When you can't score and you give them boundless opportunities, it's tough. Steve Kerr on Jimmy. He wasn't aggressive tonight. Didn't see a lot of openings either. But again, sometimes you got to make your own shots and then things will come. And then when the other team like BP's not scoring, then cool, they can double team Jimmy or focus on him because they don't have to worry about Draymond 3, BP making it, whoever is that second, third scorer. Steve Kerr did say he thought that Draymond was really good tonight. I agree in terms of him pushing the tempo, his energy, his approach on inbounds, fast breaks, what it was. He was trying to get going fast versus playing half-court offense. He had a tough time on defense against Julius Randle, but nobody could really stop him. So then it comes down to, can our Batman come and play for us? Do we try to push him too early?
No, we're not going to Superman this thing. If he's in the place where he could play, I'm sure he will, and him and Rick and everybody will figure that out, but we don't need Superman. Got to play the long game. So if he can, we know he will, but there's no pressure. We got to figure out how to win whether he play or not.
I agree with that. Do not push him any harder than he needs to because you're down 3-1. Maybe if it was 3-3, you think about it. But what happened to Kevin Durant? His calf, different injury, of course, came back, torn Achilles. No need to lose the following season because of this playoff series. This was a luxury we made it here. Honestly, with Steph Curry, the way we played against the Wolves, if we had him, we could be winning the series and going against OKC or the Nuggets. And then you've seen the East, Jason Tatum, wish him all the best. What we could have done against either the Knicks, the Celtics, the Pacers, the Cavs. There was an opportunity here, kind of like in 2022. No real dominant team in the NBA this year. However, we cannot push ourselves and lose next season side of that. This team will be retooled, probably better fitting the Jimmy, Steph, Draymond combination. You have an offseason to make it happen. So let's not mortgage the future, which we did to get Jimmy, for today, and really ruin that mortgage future because Steph is out for a full year. Warriors fans, comment your thoughts, subscribe. We'll be here for you through everything you need to know. Any update on Steph, game, postseason, playoffs, and offseason. See you soon.